Okay, so this is my proof of concept for a brainwave controlled Iron Man helmet. I can control the faceplate going up and down just with my thoughts, or I can put it into manual mode where I can operate the faceplate with just the push of a button. Um, or I can have it read my brainwaves and be able to work on a button. Doesn't matter. Um, I designed this to run off of a quote hacked toy. This is a toy that was made by Mindflex 5 or 6 years ago. It was called Mindflex. It uses a commercial grade EEG chip in it, and what I did was I used a Bluetooth um, module to bypass the main motherboard that's in it, because the EEG chip is a daughter board, so the Bluetooth hooks straight into the daughter board. And then it reads a proprietary value called attention. However, the EEG chip does read like delta waves, theta waves, alpha, beta, so on and so forth. The attention value is actually a proprietary proprietary. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a proprietary value that the makers of the chip haven't really told us how it works, except that it works mainly on as long as you focus your thoughts, it's gonna work. So all I did was it's as soon as it takes the data and it wirelessly brings them to the helmet. Inside the helmet, we've got a Bluetooth module, a very small LED screen, an Arduino board, a 6-volt power supply, and then a servo, and two LED strips that control the lights. Right now, it's running off of one of those little battery power packs you'd use for your cell phone. I found that was the easiest because the 5 volts powers it a lot better, since you have the NeoPixels and the LED screen, and it's just a lot. If I were to run it off a 3.7 lithium ion battery, it wouldn't work as well. The servo would be really slow. However, like I said, it does have a manual mode. I have a touch capacitive sensor right here in the ear, so if you just touch it, it'll open, and it'll open for 10 seconds, and this is manual mode. Now, since I've used an Arduino board to program this, when the headset is on, the ear here actually operates as an interrupt, so even though it might be receiving the brainwave activity from the headset, at any time I can push the button and it'll open for 10 seconds. The faceplate, when the headset's actually operational, the faceplate, as long as I focus, and a lot of times for me, I just focus on a math problem and it'll stay up, and the longer I focus on that math problem, the longer the faceplate stays up. Let's see here. Oh, with the LED screen, when I hit the button, it'll actually show a countdown for how long. I don't know, it's really, really little. It's like a 128 by 32 pixel, or 132 by 28, something to that effect, pixel. But it actually shows a countdown of how long I have, and then it closes. When the headset is on and it's reading my brainwaves, it's actually got a neat little logo of Stark Industries on it. So that's mainly used, it looks cool, but it's mainly used for knowing that I'm receiving the brainwave activity from the headset via Bluetooth. So without further ado, let me show you how this works without with I guess just using my brainwaves. So let me turn the headset on. Let's see here. The orange light will tell me it's working. Let's see here. Let me make sure it's receiving it. It is receiving it, and there we go. Not touching anything. It's working all by itself. Batteries are going dead on the servo. That's why you hear the humming. But, like I said, the longer I focus on something, the longer the faceplate stays at. And like I said, also, this is working on wireless. This is working wirelessly right now. Let's see here. If I push the button, yep, and it does work. And so, but originally I wanted to be able to wear the headset inside the helmet, so I took everything out of the headset and took it down to just my needed chip and the Bluetooth. But power issues between the daughter board, the Brainwave board, and the batteries, it didn't like the amount of voltage. It's really finicky about the amount of voltage that it takes. So I decided to leave it stock and just add the Bluetooth chip inside it. But I think I went through 4 or 5 revisions of that before I finally decided to say just use the stock headset. But this could be, I could literally use this setup and adapt it to use it to anything that I wanted. That, just like I said, I just wanted to show off my proof of concept. Like I said, longer I think about it, longer it stays open. So I think, a really hard math problem, or I just stare at something and try to focus on it, it'll open. Let me just show here. See? I mean, I could do this all day. But, like I said, there's my proof of concept for this. Just wanted to show it off. See people thought about it. I'll have a link at the bottom of the video to show all the documents and everything that I used to build this. As far as code goes on the Arduino, I don't know if I'm going to list that yet. It's still a work in progress for the most part. I still want to tweak a few things and maybe add a few things on. But so as far as my proof of concept goes, this is it. Things in the future, I'm actually going to be developing a wireless EMG setup for the Iron Man gauntlet. And when I say EMG, I mean that it'll actually work using the electrical pulses in my muscles. And there's already a sensor made up for that, but we'll get to that bridge when we cross there. But that's what I want to show off.